Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video of Draco After Dark. We are here today with a brand new video. We're going to be doing a deck profile or a deck review of my Red-Eyes Black Dragon deck. It's actually not too bad. We're just going to go over that real quick, and also I was going to do a little deck box review of this awesome deck box I have here. Throughout the time that I haven't been putting out videos, I've been doing some changes. Number one, as you can tell, I've gotten a new YouTube name, Draco After Dark, and I had a job at one point, and then I moved, and I'm trying to start up a professional Instagram account, quote unquote professional, and I have my wonderful fiance to thank for over half of my followers, because she literally made a bunch of different accounts just to follow me and left a bunch of comments, so that's cool. And now I'm back making videos, trying to find another job in my new location and everything, trying to get hired at a card shop hopefully, but today, making this video, and without further ado, let's hop right into the deck profile. So, I'm gonna do things a bit differently. I'm gonna wait for the main deck last, and I'm gonna go ahead and hop into the extra deck, give you a little bit of insight on what to expect throughout the deck. So, to start off, we have 4 tokens. We have the 2 Joey and Red-Eyes tokens, and we have a Seto and Blue Eyes token, as well as a Dragon Lord token. Afterwards, we get into our link monsters. We have Predaplant Verde Anaconda from Maximum Gold Eldorado, I think. And then we have Topological Bomber Dragon. We have Red-Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, the Red-Eyes Xyz monster, because, great card, especially for a Red-Eyes deck. We have Chaos Ruler, the Chaotic Magical Dragon. We also have Scrap Dragon for our synchros. And then for our fusions, we have Rocket Hermos Cannon, Archfiend Black Skull Dragon, Red-Eyes Black Dragon Sword, Red-Eyes Slash Dragon, Red-Eyes Dark Dragoon, and Meteor Black Comic Dragon. So obviously with Dragoon, Dark Magician is going to be in here, and Meteor Black Comet Dragon is going to have Meteor Dragon Red-Eyes Impact. And so I know I'm probably gonna get some hate for the different color card sleeves for my extra deck here, but it's not my main deck, and I don't use it for tournaments or anything, so I mean, not really that big of a deal. So starting off for the main deck, we are going to hop right in here, and just like a Blue Eyes deck, even though Red-Eyes doesn't have a ultimate version, we're going to play 3 Red-Eyes Black Dragons. We have 2 of the original type of art, one of the newer one. This one's probably my favorite. It kind of gives me Dark Side Dimension vibes. I got it from my fiance. It's from Maximum Gold Eldorado as well, I think. Then we have Red-Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, also a Maximum Gold. We have Red-Eyes Black Metal Dragon, just because nostalgia, and I really like the card. You don't have to play it. That's optional for you. This deck doesn't really follow the meta version of Red-Eyes or whatever. This is pretty much just a Red-Eyes deck. Just a really cool Red-Eyes deck that I built. I personally like Red-Eyes a lot. And so next we have Red-Eyes Black Flare Dragon. And then set those aside. Then we have Red-Eyes Archfiend of Lightning, of course, for Archfiend Black Skull Lightning. And then we have Red-Eyes Retro Dragon. Then we're going to follow up that with 3 Black Metal Dragons, a great card. So basically, you equipped it to a Red-Eyes monster you control, and then if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Red-Eyes card from your deck to your hand, which is great for getting Red-Eyes Black Dragon or any Red-Eyes monster, or something like Red-Eyes Fusion. And next we have kind of an older card, Red-Eyes Darkness Dragon. A lot of people probably are going to disagree with this being in this deck, as well as Black Metal Dragon. But for me, I like to have it in the deck. It's great, and I don't know, just nostalgia again. I think it's just a really cool card. Following that up, we have the Black Stone of Legend. We have 2 of those. I probably would run 3. I just haven't got my hands on a 3rd one yet. And so we're only running 2 right now. Great card again, you know. Normal summon it, send it to the graveyard, and then summon something like, I don't know, Red-Eyes Black Flare Dragon or Red-Eyes Black Dragon. And then next we have Red-Eyes Wyvern. Cool card. It's not too bad. Text reads, during your end phase, if you did not normal summoner set a monster this turn, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon 1 Red-Eyes monster from your graveyard except Red-Eyes Beachik. So I actually got this one from I got this one, and I got my original Red-Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon from a structure deck called like Rise of the True Dragons, and they were in there as a combo. So basically, say this card is in your graveyard, and you also have Red-Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon in your graveyard. Banish this, special summon Red-Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, and special summon, I don't know, Red-Eyes Black Dragon with the effect of Darkness Metal, which is a great combo, and to be honest, and it's just overall cool. Next is a card I got not too long ago, Meteor Dragon Red-Eyes Impact. It's a Dragon Gemini effect, 1800 attack, 2000 defense. I'm not really gonna go over all of the effects or anything. This card is used normally. I normally use it anyways for Black Comet Dragon and, you know, Red-Eyes Fusion. Just use it from the deck, Red-Eyes Black Dragon or Red-Eyes monster. Next card, probably this is the last of the dragons, most likely, I think. We have Chaos Dragon Levianeer here. Great card to have in any deck, as long as you're using dark and light type monsters. 3000 attack, 0 defense. And basically you can target 3 light and or dark monsters in your graveyard, banish them, special summon this card, and it can't be special summoned by other ways. So there's an effect for each of them. If you use all 3 light monsters, special summon a monster in defensive position from your graveyard. All 3 dark monsters, I believe you can shuffle 1 random card from your opponent's hand into the deck, and then both light and dark monsters you can destroy up to 2 cards on the field. It's a really cool card. I have one in my Red-Eyes and in my Blue-Eyes. Blue-Eyes is going to come later on because I'm currently doing some work on it. Next is a throwback card. This card is cool. I like to have this card in the deck just because, 1, nostalgia, 2, I pulled it out of a power cube, and I've never really actually gotten something so cool in a power cube. It's a ultra rare Guilford the Lightning, probably one of my favorite Joey warrior cards. It's a speed duel version, and basically whenever I tribute this card with 3 monsters, if summoned that way, I can destroy all all monsters my opponent controls. And typically I don't use it for that effect. I end up fusioning it for Red-Eyes Slash Dragon with Red-Eyes Black Dragon, and then equipping it to Red-Eyes Slash Dragon to give it higher attack, which is cool. Legendary Knight Hermos, I typically don't get to summon this one either. Again, it's just used for Red-Eyes Slash Dragon. It's 2800, 1800, 2800 attack, 1800 defense, and then you already know, the ultimate wizard of turns at attack and defense, the Dark Magician. It's a legendary. It's a legendary deck too. And it's doesn't ever see summon really unless I use Monster Reborn on it, and after the fusion summon of Dragoon. And then Rider of the Storm wins. So, my only tuner in the deck, I do believe, and I have it in here just because, number one, obviously that's a Red-Eyes monster with Sage of Eyes of Blue on the back, which the concept of that is pretty cool. I mean, just think about it. Joey and Kaiba not duking it out or at each other's throats, but playing with each other. Be pretty interesting. And basically, it text reads, you can target one dragon type normal monster you control, equip this monster from your hand or your side of the field to that target. If a monster equipped with this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. If a monster equipped with this card will be destroyed, destroy this card instead. So, piercing battle damage is great. And if, let's say, somebody destroys my Red-Eyes, because what other normal dragon type monster am I going to use it with? Somebody tries to destroy Red-Eyes, I can just boop. So let's say they use Mirror Force. Fine, use Mirror Force. I'm just going to destroy Rider of the Storm Winds instead. So that's great. Next, we're going to get into the spells. We have 3 Red-Eyes fusions. Great card. It's basically the type of Red-Eyes deck isn't that I have is power, sure, but it's mainly about getting fusion monsters out onto the field. So, and it ups your chances of drawing Red-Eyes fusion, which is great because you can use monsters from your hand, field, or deck, just not your graveyard or banish pile, because, that'd be a little OP. But, so, 3 Red-Eyes fusions. We're going to have Cards of the Redstone. Great card to have in it. You get to draw cards, it's a Red-Eyes card, and you basically just get to put a free Red-Eyes monster into your graveyard just to summon back with Return of Dragon Lords and Monster Reborn or something like that. Inferno Fire Blast, another great card. Most people aren't going to play it, but like I said, I play a lot of cards that people aren't going to play just because I see their potential. And basically, with this card, I can target one face-up Red-Eyes Black Dragon my opponent I control, and inflict damage to my opponent equal to its original attack. However, Red-Eyes Black Dragon can attack that turn, so that is what it is. And then we have Red-Eyes Insight. Red-Eyes Insight is a great Red-Eyes card in my opinion. Basically, just because I can send a Red-Eyes monster from my hand or deck to the graveyard and then add one Red-Eyes spell or trap. So basically, let's say I have Red-Eyes Wyvern in my hand, and I have Red-Eyes Black Dragon in the graveyard. I can send this to the graveyard, or I can play this and then send Wyvern to the graveyard and put Red-Eyes Fusion in my hand, and then fusion summon, let's say, Dragoon. Next turn, go about my turn. At the end phase, I can banish Wyvern, special summon Red-Eyes to the field. Great card. Claw of Hermos. Claw of Hermos is in here because obviously Legendary Knight of Hermos and the fusion cards that need him, like Rocket Hermos Cannon and Red-Eyes Black Dragon Sword. Both great equip fusions to equip to like Slash Dragon or Dragoon. Next card, sadly, I know you all see that little damage up there in the corner. Wasn't my bad. I got it from a friend and he didn't really have a deck box at the time. But it's going to be Magicalized Fusion. Great fusion card for Dragoon. Use fusion summon one spellcaster fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed on it from your field or graveyard. So basically, you can use a Dark Magician on your field or in your graveyard, or a Red-Eyes Black Dragon on your field or graveyard, and as well as another one in your field or graveyard, and then, or both of them on your field or graveyard, and then summon Dragoon. Then we have Poly. You know, like I said before, it's mainly about getting the fusion monsters out onto the field and getting like Black Comet Dragon or Red-Eyes Slash Dragon or Dragoon out in the field and just beefing them up as much as possible. So have Poly in here just in case, you know. Opening hand, Red-Eyes Black Dragon, Dark Magician, Polymerization, boom. You know. Or some other combo like Red-Eyes Comet Dragon, Red-Eyes Impact, and then Red-Eyes Black Dragon in your hand. Summon Black Comet Dragon. Great card. Lightning Vortex. I know I'm gonna get hate for Lightning Vortex because Raigeki is just better. Okay, I don't have to discard a card. You destroy all monsters my opponent controls. Raigeki is better by far. However, Lightning Vortex is in here because one, I only have one Raigeki, and two, Lightning Vortex is just, it's Lightning Vortex. I mean, like, nostalgia is, it's off the charts. And then Scapegoat. Scapegoat, one of Joey's greatest cards. I love Scapegoat. I hated it as a kid growing up. My dad would always play it and summon 4 tokens, and then I would be stuck for 4 turns, and then within those 4 turns he would always beat me, and it just got so agitating. So Scapegoat's in here just for some defense in case like somebody directly attacks or something. You know, shouts out to Dad for teaching me that strategy. Swords of Revealing Light, just in case, you know, you draw like a bad hand, or you, well, no hand is really bad, but in case you draw a brick and you have swords in there, you got 3 more free turns just to try to get your field up. MST, great back row defense. Target one spell or trap card on the field, destroy that target. Future Fusion. Future Fusion I have used countless times with this deck. So good. I love Future Fusion. Basically, I play Future Fusion. Let's say I reveal Meteor Black Comet Dragon. Okay. I send those materials listed on the card from my deck to the graveyard. And then my second turn, as long as this card is still on the field, which 9 times out of 10, it probably will be, then I summon Meteor Black Comet Dragon, and it's fantastic. However, it can only be used once, and that's kind of sad, but, you know, put multiple into the deck, and you're good to go. But I only play one just because I already have so many different fusion spells in there. And last but not least, we're down to the traps. So we're going to start off with the Red-Eyes traps. We have Red-Eye Spirit, basically kind of like a Monster Reborn, but Red-Eyes and a trap. So basically I target one Red-Eyes monster in my graveyard, except for Red-Eyes B-Chick or Black Chick, whatever you want to say, and I special summon it. There's a lot of hate for Red-Eyes B-Chick and the Red-Eyes archetype, actually. Pretty much all of the Red-Eyes monsters hate him. They're all just like special summon this card except for Red-Eyes B-Chick, and it's crazy. Next Red-Eyes is going to be Return of the Red-Eyes, another great card. As long as I control a Red-Eyes monster, I can special summon one normal monster from my graveyard. And then if this card in my position is destroyed by an opponent's card effect and sent to the graveyard, I can target one Red-Eyes monster in my graveyard except Red-Eyes B-Chick, special summon it. I can only use this effect of Return to the Red-Eyes once per turn. So, I mean, amazing card. That's from legendary decks also. A lot of these cards I got from the legendary decks just because I'm poor. But, anyways, Metamorph, only in here for Red-Eyes. Black Metal Dragon, only in here for that reason. Because you kind of need this to summon it from the deck. It's still a great equip trap card. Still cool. And then Torrential Tribute, because just in case you get into a bind and you know you gotta do what you gotta do, and not to mention it's a really great one from Maximum Gold Eldorado, and it's just great. And so that's gonna wrap it up for the main deck, extra deck. I don't really have a side deck for this deck, but that's gonna wrap it up for the deck review. So next, I kind of want to get into the deck box review. So, ooh, I guess I gotta give me card sleeves too. That's cool. But I've had those for a while actually. So now I kind of want to get into the deck box review. As you can see, it's sitting over here in front of Flame Swordsman, Winged Dragon of Ra, and Exodia. Because it's cool. I actually got Raw from a like 80s collectibles and toys store, and it was there for like $5. It's missing some pieces, which is why that's cool. I got that Flame Swordsman, that guy, from a store back in Bluefield, West Virginia, called Spookables. Great store. There's only like one in the entirety of the world, and it's in good old West Virginia. and then Exodia, my fiance, got me. So let's get into this deck box review. So I actually got this deck box at Comic-Con. I went to Comic-Con this year, and it was pretty cool. I did a like watered down Yu-Gi cosplay. You know, I did like the black. I put on some black boots that has like some belts and some chains on it, kind of like his shoes. And then I put on some black dress pants and a black shirt, and put my leather jacket around me, put my Millennium Puzzle on me, and it was pretty okay. The only thing I was really missing was the hair. And as we're rounding the end of Comic-Con, a guy stops me in an aisle, and he's like, "Hey, check out these deck boxes. Check out these handmade deck boxes." And I was like, all right, cool. He was like, "I don't know what makes me think that you're into Yu-Gi-Oh, but like kind of joking around about it." And he was like, "But I got these really cool boxes." And we had this great conversation about how he just is getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh and everything. And so it's a really cool handmade wooden deck box. It's got this Velcro strap. It opens up like that. And inside, I got some Jurassic card sleeves. You'll see what's in those. In a later video, it opens up like that, fits back into there, kind of like a puzzle piece. On the front, we have a black dragon and a white dragon, which in my mind, all I see is blue eyes white dragon, red eyes black dragon, and it's uber great. On the bottom here, I actually found this out today. They have their website, alltruetoyou.com, and I would definitely recommend checking them out. It's great. It's sanded down. It's not like really. It's smooth, but it's not like a plasticky filling. And there's not really any screws. It's all like pieced together like a puzzle and held together with like wood glue. But it's stayed together pretty well. I haven't had any problems out of it, and it's just 9 times on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it a 9. It's just all around a great deck box, and in it I have that deck that y'all see in a later video, and then I have this Red-Eyes deck. And then of course today we had the Legendary Collection Kaiba playmat with the King of D, Goddess of Sweet Revenge, and Loop of Destruction. Great collection, and I was lucky enough to get one from Walmart for like $32 because they made a mistake one day and put them out there for that much, even though like $700 now. It's pretty crazy, but I was lucky enough to get one of those, and yeah, so that's gonna wrap it up for today's video of Draco After Dark, and I will catch you guys next time in the next video of Draco After Dark. And thank you so much for joining in. I know it's been a while since I made a video, and I'm gonna try to make one every I'm gonna try to make 2 of them every week. So stay tuned, stay on the lookout, and I will see you next time.